First time I made a kid cry, it was like when a shark smells blood. Yeah, it was honestly kind of addicting.
He looks like a teenager, but hits like a machine. 19-year-old Cayden Griffiths is already making his mark in the elite ranks. With the speed of Floyd Mayweather
He's coming in different in the second round. He knows.
and the power of Mike Tyson, he's already collected 9 scalps before most of his peers even got a driver's license. But will this prodigy succeed and become world champion at just 19? At a young age, while other parents struggled with their kids' love for candy, Griffith's parents worried about his obsession with the sweet science. At first, it was just a simple form of self-defense.
My dad started training me when I was 4. Just started off with the basic left and right.
But later, inflicting pain became a real addiction for the young genius.
And then I just fell in love with it. I just started boxing every day. I was like, Dad, can we go to the gym? Can we go to the gym? He's like, you really want to go? I was like, yeah.
And at just 9 years old, Cayden was able to join the training gym run by the Diaz brothers, Joel Diaz and Antonio Diaz. Even Dimitri Bivol trained there.
Wait, where do you rate his power?
Yeah. You'll see right now, he moves the whole fucking building when he hits the building.
Therefore, having grown up in a champion's environment, Griffith decided not to delay his debut. And at age 18, he signed a contract with Oscar De La Hoya's promotion, Golden Boy.
Oh my goodness. Look at bang.
The tough Mexican Juan Romero put the youngster through his pro debut test drive.
And you're good here, okay? Good luck. Buena suerte.
4th round. Griffiths walked into the
From the very first seconds of the fight, the experienced opponent took control of the center of the ring, relentlessly bombarding Cayden.
Israel Madrimov.
I'm proud of you, man. Just with the little bit that I see, man, I just like his
That
jaw.
was his dream, and here he is.
However, you shouldn't step in the path of a runaway train.
Right there.
Like that hook to the body. Body work.
And that catch counter right there with him. He's creating the offense.
And he's
After all, the speedy Griffith soon began to toy with his opponent with his fists, just as he had done with Guts.
portraits that Cayden posting on IG. He's like, I'm not gonna lie, that was great. That's always
Just his poise, man, and his balance. You know, he's not falling.
And by the end of the first period, Cayden forced Romero to bow down before the newly crowned king.
Is on point, and that's where that power is coming. Right there to the liver.
a left hook to the body, drops Romero in the first.
However, by getting back up, Juan only signed his own death warrant.
You're good? Box!
Griffith, I think he's going to go right back to
The
that body.
genius then literally shattered the Mexican's liver with a lightning-fast blow, just like a taco.
So they have the sparring with the big Uzbeks, and the body work drops him. Like, no, he's done. He stopped it. A second round stoppage for
However, after his successful debut, many viewers questioned the authenticity of Griffith's meteoric rise, concluding that he was nothing more than a lucky media sensation. That's why they put Cayden through a real test of his mettle by throwing him to the real tank, Marcus Bowes.
Opener, welterweight action set for 4 rounds.
Bowes was rightly considered the chief executioner of young talents, whose career was built on destroying prospects like Griffiths. From the very start of the fight, Bowes literally danced around the perimeter of the ring, methodically wearing down Cayden and turning the bout into a living hell.
gotten older. He started sparring the pros when he was 13.
Griffiths himself, realizing the futility of his attacks, decided on a radical change of strategy.
Mirjan Akhmatalian.
Well, I mean, he's using the ring well, not allowing Cayden to.
Griffiths and Bowes on the board fight night. Mr. Griffiths, you hear the ooh from the crowd. And now Bowes is survival. Oh! Griffiths! His knees buckled. He's leaning against the ropes.
Thanks to this new strategy, Cayden cut off his opponent's oxygen supply, as if sending him on a space flight.
Just needs to use that jab. He wants to land big right now to set it up with that jab.
Another solid left hook.
nice combinations right here by Cayden.
Then, a single blow to the body rang out like thunder in the silence.
Relax. Yeah, and there we go. David Sullivan saying it was a slip.
But you know, he's telling him, jab to the midsection.
The rising star literally pierced his opponent's defense right through and put an end to this extremely difficult clash.
Griffiths is vicious right now. The overhand. Jump in there. Thank you. Stop it. Cayden Griffiths. A second.
Cayden Griffiths!
Having learned from his last fight, Cayden literally pushed himself to the limit in the gym, transforming his body into the perfect fighting machine. The league officials recognized this hunger for victory and allowed him to face a truly formidable opponent, Mark Misiura.
With the undefeated.
Misiura was faster, more technically skilled, and possessed a killer instinct that made him deadly in every round.
Oh, he's coming forward, but he's got to keep his hands up. Oh, got him down.
I don't know.
Griffiths.
Once the fight began, Misiura built walls around himself, hiding tightly behind a solid block.
For it and losing the big tournaments as he's now switched to southpaw.
Face locked in. See Cayden coming in right away. There's the overhand by Cayden.
Meanwhile, Griffiths charged at his opponent time and again with the force of a heavy battering ram.
Telegraph your right hand, the opponent know that you're loading up on that right hand specifically. You gotta do load up a little bit more to the body.
And there's that other hook again by Griffiths.
Right hook.
But his crushing combinations only shook the defense helplessly, never managing to break through it.
Sharp, isn't he? Fundora, fight champion 112, Alexis slipped that punch.
By then, everyone thought the attempts would be in vain, but just then, Misiura loosened his guard by literally a millimeter.
Oh, there's that body shot! Diggy was Cayden Griffiths. And he gets up.
This completely shattered Misiura's will to resist, leaving him writhing in agony. Cayden's hard work has also sparked an explosive surge in popularity, leading analysts to refer to him as a surefire future champion. Cayden himself only cemented his reputation as the future champion with his latest fight against Edgar Gutierrez. In the fight itself, Cayden methodically pounded Gutierrez as if he were a punching bag.
And he's eating some upstairs from the 19-year-old jab.
Both of them landed jabs. Who's the one with the better hook, the better punches? Power comes last.
Second time in this fight. Overhead right for Griffiths.
Look at those shots, but it's the technique. If you're letting go, like how polished this kid is.
Body work. And has been posting about him and said this.
He seemed like a natural ambidextrous fighter, striking the poor guy with equal force from both hands.
Here. There you go. And there's that left hook. Another vicious left hook. Single fighter, I go to their box trick, I look at every single one.
Mexicali, yeah, his punches, but they're coming in wide. Griffiths is actually with an elbow, but he's doing it responsibly.
Those body shots are vicious here.
Man, there's a lot of hunger. Look at those body shots.
Vicious, just moving.
After yet another combination, Edgar fell to the canvas as if he'd lost his balance. Unleashed his potential in his last fight, Cayden literally took up residence in the gym, working tirelessly to perfect his skills. Meanwhile, David Ramirez, nicknamed the Wolf, was also posting excellent results, and he became Cayden's next opponent.
But he's still taking that time to land those.
The Wolf had a reputation as a true force of nature, defying all laws of physics. He approached the fight with a killer's instinct, planning to knock the Wolf out cold before the fight even reached its halfway point.
Here he is tonight taking on a young bull named Cayden Griffiths.
As soon as the bell rang, Cayden, like a bullet fired from a gun, surged toward the center of the ring, ready to carry out his sentence immediately.
Memorial weekend in Vegas. He got the stoppage in the 4th round. Just a vicious KO. Over 1 million views on that reel.
But the Wolf met this fury with frightening composure, nullifying every attack with precise movements.
Vicious body shot. I think Cayden realized what Ramirez doesn't. Moving away, going to the body again.
However, after receiving a harsh lecture from Joel Diaz during the break, Griffiths began to fight smarter and completely changed his tactics.
Nice half body shot, didn't miss. Look intense, that's what they think. Overhand right. Well, I see.
From then on, Griffiths turned the ring into a battlefield where he literally forced his opponent to beg for mercy.
Overhand right, there's that one shot.
Nice and the power to sneak it behind the combination.
Exactly. Okay.
See that one big shot, he could probably have had nice short shots. Nice body shot right there by Cayden.
Ramirez isn't going to hurt Cayden with any body shot. And that's a body shot for Cayden, dropping level. Oh, he went down hard. Spitting up blood. And it's over. His dad took him to the gym at the age of 8. Tried different sports.
The rising star was challenged by Lester Espino, who, like Thanos, seemed to wipe his opponents out completely.
Now finish the back to the head. Oh, referee's having a close look.
Right hand also. Oh.
But 2 days before the fight, Griffiths fell ill and went into the bout not in the best condition. That evening, fate itself was against Cayden, as he suffered an injury to his right hand almost immediately into the fight. However, the Cali kid fought through the pain and literally ran over his opponent like a steel steamroller. The judges then announced the winner, and Cayden prevailed despite the injury he sustained during the fight. But when people found out that his next opponent would be Omar Gutierrez, everyone began to think that this marked the beginning of the end. Omar himself had been preparing specifically for Cayden's style through grueling training sessions, intending to destroy him. And so they faced off in the ring.
Judges? All right.
Once in the ring, his flawless dodges rendered all of the youngster's efforts useless.
But he's never impressed. I was like, Ted?
How patient he is after he dropped him. He didn't rush and get the
Perhaps this would have worked against the Cayden of a year ago, but for today's monster, it was nothing more than a light warm-up.
The salty, you know you're something. And goes to the body right away. Oh, upstairs and dropped him early on. Holy smokes. I mean, he attacked him, but is Munguia even doing anything? I mean, I want to see some kind of resistance here. Oh, big right hand from Cayden. A hook from Griffiths. And Munguia wore that. Put your hands up. He's not listening because that hook and a right hand. Body shot upstairs.
With one devastating flurry, Cayden literally shut down his opponent's ability to control his body.
Stunning hook. Munguia, a lot of punishment. And it goes down and it's over for Cayden Griffiths.
Cayden Griffiths!
With a quick and elegant knockout, Cayden silenced all the critics who doubted his strength. Later, upon witnessing Cayden's alarmingly rapid progress, the promotion's executives decided to pit him against the ultimate challenger, Edgar Ayala. This fighter had a reputation as a ruthless destroyer, accustomed to turning his bouts into wars. When the opponents clashed under the spotlight, the arena fell silent, holding its breath.
So really, you can expect them to get him out of there quick.
At the first strike of the bell, Cayden mercilessly unleashed a barrage of surgically precise attacks on his opponent.
Been in there with those Eastern Europeans where he has just been beaten it
on fighters from a different angle, not just stay in front of him.
But the formidable Ayala stubbornly pressed forward.
Right now, he's not really worried about this. So that's what I think about Cayden. You know, he
fights to go the distance. And that jab hides it. Cristoso, to his credit, trying to fight off those. Oh boy, nice counter shot by Griffiths is here in round 3. Touch to
the belly. Cristoso's going down again.
Dodging these punches, the young fighter methodically chipped away at his opponent's impenetrable defense.
You're able to catch your opponent off guard. So he's fighting better opponents to hide that power, not just show him.
Oh, nicely done.
Really intimidated by the power of Griffith.
But I don't know, he's trying to protect his ribs and his liver, but that leaves the head open.
Oh, there it is.
In turn, Ayala landed heavy blows and wore down his opponent's stamina.
That left hand downstairs. If you could touch power off the racing for it, because he could see it coming, and that's what I'm talking about, hiding.
But was greeted with a punch to the jaw.
Good shot, boy, and he gets a counter in
Witnessing this devastating rout, Ayala's corner hastily threw in the towel in a panic, and with yet another early victory, Cayden moved closer to the pinnacle. Cayden Griffiths is progressing right before everyone's eyes.
Both of them landed jabs. Who's the one with the better hook, the better punches? Power comes last.
The challenges he overcame during his fights made him even stronger. But will Cayden be able to compete for the title, and will he win it at all? Share your answer in the comments.
Griffith!